Okay, good morning. I'm Victoria.
I'm Robert Gordon.
And as you said, we're second years at Columbia. I'm in the engineering school and I'm studying applied math. And
I'm in the liberal arts school at Columbia University, studying both Spanish and French.
And so when I was applying to college, I just wanted to make sure that I had a selection of different schools that appealed to different things that I was looking for. Because when you're applying to college, you have to think about how many years you're going to spend there, and you want to try to make sure that you're choosing a school that you would really like to be in for at least 2 to 4 years, because you're going to be there for 2 to 4 years taking classes, and so you want to be in a place where you would enjoy and you'd like to learn, and where you feel like what you're learning is going to really appeal to you later on in life. And so when I was when I was applying to different schools, choosing schools to apply to, I tried to make sure that the curriculum that they had for what I was looking for in a major really fit my needs. And also, I looked at the profile of the school. If going there, I would really feel comfortable. And so I think I found that when I was applying to Columbia. And then we're going to talk more about the actual application process. So when you're applying, you have to make sure you look at all of the different requirements, because if you just miss one thing, that could really impact the opportunity that you just missed. So when you're applying to college, there are different requirements. You might have to take certain tests. And so when you begin the application, make sure you sort of take note of things that you need to do. So if you need to take a certain placement test, or if you need to take certain standardized tests, then make sure you keep note of that and make sure you fulfill that need at the right deadline. And also you may also need recommendations from different people, like your teachers in your high school or other people you work with in the community. And then you might also need to write application essays or do other things to complete your entire application. And so if you want to talk more about it, yeah.
One of the most important things about the college application process, and also, well, for one, it involves a lot of writing. You have to write your essay. Many times for colleges, you have to write a supplement, or you have to write several essays. And it's really important because, as you guys are going to meet later during the fair, essays are read by college admissions counselors. Who read hundreds, thousands of essays. So the most important thing you have to do in your essay is stand out. You have to show who you really are. You have to bring something fresh, something different to the table. When I was applying to college, I applied to 9 colleges. I wrote a lot of different essays. Probably the best one I wrote was actually about, I think everyone's heard of Shakira, right? I wrote a college essay about Shakira, and colleges I sent to, I got handwritten, not just a typed letter, handwritten letter from my college admissions counselor saying that he loved my essay. And it wasn't just about Shakira is a wonderful singer and she's really attractive, even though those aren't lies, but it was about her ability. Someone who studied foreign languages. I'm double majoring in Spanish and French. Shakira, unlike many singers, she sings in Spanish. In her early career, she also sang in Portuguese, and she also sings in English. And I made a note of that in my essay, saying that I aspire to be able to work with languages that Shakira has, to be able to learn foreign languages other than English, and use them to my benefit, use them in my career later on, to be able to reach out to people around the world. And I thought it was a really good essay. I felt it was probably one of the best essays I've ever written. And college admissions counselors probably felt the same way. So now we just want to talk to you guys about the college experience. College, in addition to academics, which are the most important part of college, another important part of college is the experience. In college, you're exposed to people from so many different backgrounds. Columbia University, I'm fortunate to say, it's one of the most diverse places in the world. We have a vibrant international community. Students, there are many students, especially freshman year, coming to Columbia is their first time coming to the United States. And these students bring with them a whole different outlook on life, a whole different flavor on life than students, even from my community. I'm coming from Florida, so New York is quite a change for me. So that's one of the most important parts about college, especially the way college is done here in America. How oftentimes, especially at your four-year schools, you live on campus. That's something that you don't see around the world. I just got back last week. I was in Canada and also in Europe, in Ireland. And something that you don't see in other countries is that students often don't live on campus. And that adds a whole new flavor to the college experience that we're really fortunate to have here. So.
And also, I think when you're going back to the essays, so when you're writing like a personal statement, like really think about your life, your entire life as it's been, and like don't try to exclude anything that you feel like doesn't qualify you as deeming that someone's successful, because a lot of times things you might do in your daily life, they might show that you've accomplished things that other people may not have accomplished if they had more resources. And so just really think about like ways you've gotten past hardships, or that you're getting past hardships, and you've been able to solve different problems within your life or help other people. Because I think a really big important part is not just being selfish when you're like considering goals you want to meet, but also thinking about how you can help other people along the way. Because even within your own home and within your own neighborhood, there are different ways that you can help the people that are around you as you're trying to get to success, whatever you would define that as. And so, so what I really focus on is like whenever I'm doing something, I always think about how this is going to impact someone else. And so I think if you just have that more in mind when you're writing an essay or when you're meeting an admissions officer, then I think that will really come through to show that you're more than just the person like trying to meet your own goals, but you're also trying to think about the people around you in your community. And speaking on like actually going to college, I think it's a really wonderful experience because this is a chance in your life for you to choose what you want to learn. So you don't have to take these certain like core classes that you have taken in high school, but yeah, you can choose what you want to focus on. So if I really like to study, I really like to solve problems, so that's why I'm interested in math. And so I think this just has given me an opportunity to like better see what I'm interested in on different on a broad scale, and then also over my years to focus on something in particular. And so I think that's just what I really like about college, is you can focus on, or you can choose what you want to learn, and you choose how and you may not always be able to choose how you learn it, but you can choose what you learn and choose who you can speak with about it and better enhance your knowledge. And so like it was mentioned earlier, you don't only learn from the classroom experience, but you can also learn from the people who are around you, like the people who are taking the same classes as you are, and just the conversations that you have that are while you're on campus. And I feel like since my first year, I've really grown a lot in my understanding of where I want to, how I want to impact other people after I graduate from college, and just talking with my classmates and about their goals as well and their dreams, that really motivates me to continue forward and to be inspired further. Because if you ever go through something by yourself, then it's really easy for you to just drop out or to feel like you're not gonna make it. But within college, I feel like you get to meet people and you get to surround yourself with people who are supportive, and that will really keep you going further. And then also it's important, even now as you're preparing to enter, and once you enter, is to find advisors within the faculty or within the counseling system who can help you whenever you feel like you're facing some problem. So you could be facing an academic problem, or even just you might just be stressed out about something. So it's always important to try to create a support group for yourself so that you never feel like you're alone within the university. And I think, so I think just whenever you're thinking about your future, just try to be optimistic about yourself, because I think for you to come up to this far, you've obviously overcome so many different things, and so you can definitely go further, and don't be afraid of your own potential to do something really great with your life. So,
just as Victoria just mentioned, you have to be, when applying to college, you have to be optimistic about yourself. You have to look at yourself as an asset to any college or any university you're applying to, and I think that's one of the most important things. You have to look at yourself and see, what do I bring to the table? What things do I excel at? What skills am I best at? And emphasize those, in your college application, and also, look at colleges that best match those skills. If there's a particular major that you're looking for, not all colleges offer every major. So you want to look at colleges, look at the majors that they offer. Think about, what do you want to study? What do I want to study? Think about that. You really have to think about it. And think about several different fields, because as everyone knows, your major's going to change at least probably twice while you're in college. So think about what do you want to study in college, and what do you want to do after college in terms of life. I feel that's really important in terms of in terms of picking a college. So you have anything to talk about?
So yeah, I think just in general, and anything that you're facing in life, or you're trying to accomplish some goal, I think it's important also to write things down, not just have in your mind, but just write down what you want to accomplish within the next week, within the next month, within the next year, and then try to keep that, whatever you've written down, keep it in front of, keep it apparent to you at all times, so that you don't forget what you have, what your goals are, because it could be very easy for you to just forget that this is what you've always dreamed about. So just keep it in front of you, so that you won't ever miss out on an opportunity like this. And like we mentioned earlier, just don't underestimate yourself, but always find people who will support you if you can't find out where you are right now. So so look forward to what you have in store for yourself in the future. So yeah.